sailed the ocean blue in 1492. Because who is in La Nina, La Pinta, La Santa Maria? His fleet of ships that were journeyed back and forth, bringing passengers. Who are the passengers? We'll get the passengers list and find out. They're Martinez's and Duran's and Montalvos and Sanchez, and Bacas, and you name it. All of these names, well, might they be Sephardic? Well, if Christopher Columbus was only Sephardic, and Columbus kept sending letters to his son Don Diego, all right, who was left behind. And in his memoirs, in his letters, he puts little Hebrew sayings such as Beharat Hashem, with the help of God. And so, all that is to say, who is he hauling? He's hauling a lot of passengers that are Sephardic Jews.
Del, the history books say that it was the crown's jewels that paid for his trips and financed the ships. Is that true?
No. The fact is, I think you've read my notes.
They're laughing and stuff.
They say that Queen Isabella sold her jewelry, all right, to finance Columbus's voyages.
What?
She sold her Jews.
Subjects.
Not her jewels. Because the ones that really financed Colon's voyages across the Atlantic were four Sephardic wealthy fellows.
Sephardic.
Rabanel, Senor, Santangel, and here again we have Sanchez. All right. So not that I'm related, but it was Jews that financed his journeys.
You understand this?
Jew, huh? I'm going to start out right here real quick. We're going to read from edition.cnn.com. It says here, was Columbus secretly a Jew? Charles Garcia, special to CNN. This is from May 24th, 2012, way back. Everybody knows the story of Columbus, right? He was an Italian explorer from Genoa who set sail in 1492 to enrich the Spanish monarchs with gold and spices from the Orient. Not quite. For too long, scholars have ignored Columbus' grand passion, the quest to liberate Jerusalem from the Muslims. Jerusalem? Why? During Columbus' lifetime, Jews became the target of fanatical religious persecution. Right? We're talking about the Inquisition. We have numerous videos on the history of what happened during the Inquisition to Sephardic Jews and Muslim Moors who were living in Spain and Portugal during this time, right? That Columbus is leaving those places and coming to the Americas. So during his lifetime, again, they were being persecuted. On March 31st, 1492, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella proclaimed that all Jews were to be expelled from Spain. The edict especially targeted the 800,000 Jews who had never converted and gave them 4 months to pack up and get out. The Jews who were forced to renounce Judaism and embrace Catholicism were known as conversos or converts. There were also those who feigned conversion, practicing Catholicism outwardly while covertly practicing Judaism, the so-called Marranos or swine. The Marranos. Tens of thousands of Marranos were tortured by the Spanish Inquisition. They were pressured to offer names of friends and family members who were ultimately paraded in front of crowds, tied to stakes and burned alive. Their land and personal possessions were then divided up by the church and crown. Recently, a number of Spanish scholars such as José Erugo, Celso García de la Riega, Otero Sanchez, and Nicolas Diaz Perez have concluded that Columbus was a Marrano whose survival depended upon the suppression of all evidence of his Jewish background in face of the brutal, systematic ethnic cleansing. All right, this is going on in his time. He was one of these people. That's why he fled. That's why they were trying to really come to the Americas. Columbus, who was known in Spain as Cristobal Colón and didn't speak Italian, signed his last will and testament on May 19th, 1506, and made 5 curious revealing provisions. 2 of his wishes tied 1/10 of his income to the poor and provided an anonymous dowry for poor girls are part of Jewish customs. He also decreed to give
This is how we
money
read,
to a Jew who
man.
lived at the
It's how we communicate.
of the Lisbon Jewish quarter.
Communication.
On those documents, Columbus used a triangular signature of dots and letters that resembled inscriptions found on gravestones of Jewish cemeteries in Spain.
Who are you,
He
man?
ordered his heirs to use signature and perpetuity. According to British historian Cecil Ross, The History of the Marranos, the anagram was a cryptic
Marrano.
substitute for the Kaddish, a prayer recited in the synagogue by mourners after the death of a close relative. Thus, Columbus' subterfuge allowed his sons to say
Y'all
Kaddish
celebrating
for their crypto
Columbus Day.
Jewish father. When he
Crypto.
died, crypto Jew.
Crypto. What's up?
Columbus
Cryptocurrency?
money to support the
Uh-oh.
crusade.
We talking about something now.
Successors would take up to liberate the Holy Land.
The Holy Land.